to I Spy with my shamanic eye. Gabrielle here. I'm just so happy to be here. Yeah, they're funny. All right. Hmm. All right. They just keep it going. You should never be tired of cooking. It's a terrible commercial. Okay. Let's see. Let's try these out. See how they flow. Thank you, angels, Holy Spirit, Father, always. Universal energies that serve the highest and greatest good. Archangels, spirit guides, personal angels, ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bring truth, clarity, insight, and protection for all those who seek. I myself and this channel are covered in the highest white light. All endeavors are protected as we embark on this spiritual journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, they feel good. They do. All right. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Guys, I appreciate it. As you enter, you hit the like button, subscribe, please. Hit the notification bell. Greatly appreciate it as we attempt to continuously grow in all things. But, you know, trying to break the stagnant hole that the bots and the other energies, ooh, it's a lot. It's okay. We fight the good fight. It's okay. Ooh. Some of you are about to get some sort of concrete proof or evidence, justification, restitution payout for those who have betrayed you. I saw the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So it's a smaller victory, but a victory nonetheless, okay? All right. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yes. Okay. Keep it separate. These came out together. Oh. Oh, yeah. So it's not necessarily a small victory, because there were lots of people plotting, planning, and scheming, thinking they had gotten away with something, feeling quite smug, but now they're finding themselves in deep regret because now they're in a place of isolation, fear, and in need of assistance, but they don't know where to go. They can't speak to anyone about it because your spiritual team has showed up big time. All their efforts are in vain. The universe stands on your side. It defends you. It's amazing. Punks up to get beat down. Okay. Wow. I really want you to know, for whomever this resonates with, all of this, in essence, right, has truly been a collaborative effort. These people have been agents unknowingly, with the divine working through them in all sorts of facets. They couldn't see it if they wanted to. That it was always going to balance out. That it was always going to work out in your favor. I'm looking at someone who's truly reached the level of ascended master. That's beautiful energy. As death sits on the bottom here. See? There's that tower. Excuse the noise as the city beautifies itself. Right. These people sealed their fate by entering into some sort of strange karmic contract. But anyway, it's so funny. A lot of times the spiritual prodding and pokes that we get, right, that set things off, Sparky, right? People can misinterpret its source, if you will. Because human eyes only see good and bad when really what should be seen is fair and unfair. Because the universe operates more so in the energy of fair checks and balances on a cosmic scale. Okay? Oh, that is so flipping annoying. I do apologize. That's not gonna Woo! They looking though. I give them that. They searching. It's interesting because you're an unlikely teacher. I'm looking at the Hermit and I'm looking at the Fool. Neither one of those actually give air, right? Like there's no pretense to them. There's this light-hearted naivety that the Fool presents, wise beyond any presentation. And then you have the Hermit, right? The supposed beggar, the person who looks disheveled or doesn't give a shit about how their appearance is. But again, wise, because what's important isn't what you can see. Very similar energy. There are people who are, it's funny, I'm looking at 9 and 0. There are people who are 90 years old who have not amassed the wisdom and the knowledge, cultivated the connection to source the way those whom I'm reading for. Progress, not perfection. Because they're looking for perfection. Hence why you're an unlikely teacher. None of us are perfect. Wow. I'm just here to confirm, right? There are massive endings, cycles wrapping up, a true sense of finality for those who refuse to learn their lessons, for those who sat on a fence who couldn't make a decision, for those who couldn't make up their own minds. It's like a factory reset, having to go back to the very beginning. The energy here is almost the same. Root chakra energy. Yeah. They're not able to go anywhere anymore. The Knight of Wands is one of the freest freest knights in the deck. They go hither and thither, right? Wherever they want to, wherever their passions send them. In this position, not so much. Grounded, stationary. Unable to move about. Like they've lost all momentum. Halted. I mean that. Saw that. Felt that. Right. 5 of Pentacles. They've literally seen that you never give up. Now they've been, in essence, cast to the fields. Through their own stubbornness. Wow. This is their own fate coming. Look, Wheel of Fortune comes out, but it comes out in the block position. It says a return to beginning only at a higher level in the spiral of life. Exactly. But that they're not going to a higher level. They're stuck, locked where they are. And they don't need to ask because it's self-imposed. Because again, when you're not allowing things to flow in their natural order and you keep trying to exert some level of control over cosmic forces, then a cosmic lesson must be learned. Oh, look, 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 look. Looky here. Didn't even, that would make even more sense. Too busy worried about what you have going on. That amount of tension is the reason why they have to run. They have to get away. They have to go back to the beginning, but there's no place for them to run. That's what happens when you keep digging and digging and digging and digging. It's like those subterranean units in New York City, where because it's so much bedrock, instead of having one basement, there's like 2 or 3, and there are apartments down there. And it's the, in my opinion, it's the freakiest thing I've ever seen. It's like living in caves in those subterranean cities they find. Because the further you go down, the further away you get from the light, from the air, from freedom. It really feels like a group of people have lost their way. Because they thought they could play God in another person's life. Wow. Let's see. Determined to stop another person's progress. Insidious. Again, spurring the divine collective's growth, maturation, ascension, journey into their north node, right? Three of Pentacles, please. Look, meeting of the fates. At the crossroads of destiny, important choices are made. That just confirmation. Whatever was triggered in them by the divine, right? This unknown thing, this irrational thing, because of outer appearances. Abundance comes in many forms, people. It's not just physical, tangible. It's also those people who are drawn to you, your associations, your community. Those are assets. It's quite incredible. Excuse me. It says whispers of the ghost. Pay attention to the things and people that you don't normally pay attention to, and you may gain new insight. Like I said, the unlikely teacher. But they weren't looking for the right reasons. They were looking for what could be gained. Or should have been looking for what could be lost. Interesting. I feel like this is more geared to those who've come up against you. Because, you know, none of us are perfect, and we all have done things that are not above board. And so we try to do our best to forgive and move forward. So let's see what spirit or animal, what spirit or energy can assist them in this period of restriction, because that's what this is. It's really a return of the energy. This is no one else's doing but these people, by the way. Wow. So they really should sit down with their higher self and tap into their own sacred intuition. Because again, it is their own energy returning to them. But they're not asking the right questions of themselves. Freedom. Moving on, letting go. The energy of making peace with their circumstance, with their present state. Sometimes, as someone who's had to start over a few times in life by choice, circumstance, but by choice, because we allow things to get to where they are, true. It is easier in a very real way, not just the Eight of Cups in an emotional baggage sort of way, no, to relieve yourself of the burdens, of the material assets that keep you from being able to move about, the gilded cage. If everything you're doing is going back, it's not a negative, but there is the energy of this being stirred because they're not satisfied, because they're not in connection with their higher selves, with source energy. Being bogged down by what the world, what society says you should have. World, Ten of Pentacles, instead of seeking a deeper spiritual meaning. Learning that which they envy, which they desire, comes from the freedom of walking by faith, knowing that all will be provided for. That it doesn't belong to us, so why worry about it? We are guardians and custodians of this realm, not hoarders of what it provides. Okay? An unlikely teacher who's definitely worked hard. Five of Pentacles, 8 to 3 is 8. Right. Self-made energy also. It's not about what you have per se. It's about who you are, right? How's your heart? How's your joy? How's your love? How's your capacity for all of it? Living by outdated beliefs. For those of you who are old enough, you remember Y2K. You remember all the hype about the computers resetting and, you know, blah, 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 all this fear mongering, only for things just to carry on. We remember so we can learn, so we can fix, so we can grow. So many people try to avoid the recognition of their own choices. I like it because overall, all of this was meant to occur. All of it. But it shouldn't bring someone to a position where they feel hopeless. You should feel hopeful. Because the reality of it is that it could be worse. This will give someone an opportunity to truly do the work, to truly heal. I'm also going to say this because I see it real quick. I see it real quick. There is something afoot on the, like, this feels like financial, like global financial, not even joking, that people seem to be ignoring, that's going to change the flow of the currency. People need to pay attention to where their resources are. And if they absolutely give this money out, for those of you in the US, you need to save it. Seriously, because it feels like very uncertain with the wheel sitting on top of the five of pentacles. And it doesn't feel like people going to be able to, move the way they want to move. So be mindful as they pour out this money into the economy. Yeah, definitely hold on to it. Yowzers. There could be some very lean times coming, people. This is a plan, by the way. I'm so curious about that. There's also going to be an even bigger push to get people back into the offices than it already has been. There could be something coming up in federal courts. They really don't want the public at large having the freedom that they do. You understand? They don't like this carefree populace. They are paying very close attention to certain communities, by the way. Very close attention. If you know, you know. Yeah, build your bonds, people. You're gonna need them. No, really. They're gonna come. There's a proposal or something coming. It's not what you think. It looks good on the surface, but it's not what you think. When I tell you they really don't like the freedom people have. They really regret the whole work from home thing, especially with the vid shit, because it blew up in a way they couldn't imagine. And freedom, entrepreneurship, it's not necessarily just about people's capacity to make money. It's about them being happy and them recognizing that the current system is intrinsically flawed because it's not required. You don't need 40 hours to get anything done anymore. You just don't. Everything's been streamlined. And so, even though the people at the very top don't want to spend very many hours working, they want to have the freedom, et cetera, et cetera. But their mind, because they're in an outdated uh, system, right? An old, outdated system mentally, they couldn't possibly fathom that the people coming in, they feel like you have to pay dues. They sacrifice, so why shouldn't you? It's outdated. It really is. But so much of this is control. It has nothing to do with productivity because it's actually higher across the board. Again, people shouldn't have to become clever and deceptive, right? By using mouse movers and things like that. They should just accept that it doesn't take their people right. So if you're salaried, that's music to your ears that you can get it done. But at the same time, you have micromanagers and people who like to keep the system of oppression at play. They don't want you in that energy. They don't want you having that freedom to free time amounts to communing with nature, your spirit guides, higher consciousness. They don't want that. Because again, all of this is about the ascension process. We're all here to grow our souls, to be the best versions of ourselves. True enlightenment takes many lifetimes. And it's hard to get any of it in, right? The pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of peace, the pursuit of passion and joy, love, life, and liberty, right? If you're busy in the rat race, you miss it all, right? Okay. Yeah, they definitely got some sort of manipulation coming. They want the devil energy. They want the imbalance. They want the toxicity because it feeds their agenda. It feeds their narrative. We are freeing ourselves from this process. I'm seeing it. I've been seeing this number quite a bit recently, so I'm going to look it up. Okay, so angel number 434, divine guide, it's here, 434, okay? Divine guidance and protection, being on the right path, trusting in the spiritual journey, new beginnings, and staying focused on success, growth, optimism, and determination, self-care, well-being. That's this, the star, the ascension. Do you understand? It's so simple, but not. Because there's a lot of resistance happening right now. There truly is. A lot of growth, a lot of development. And right now, especially as we enter the season of Lent, that's coinciding with Ramadan this year. And so the energy of fasting across multiple cultures, the energy of piety across many cultures, the energy of reflection across many cultures, where people are, saying no to not only their temptations, but also to some of their private passions in the season of observance, of restriction, but self-imposed. What a better time to introduce some fuckery, really. It's like post New Year's resolutions, but we're in the throes of actual spiritual development and growth, right? Fighting the good fight, saying no to our temptations, right? But then all of this energy, right? Keep resisting. Keep the energy of peace and symbiosis, of understanding, meeting other people, other souls on this journey with compassion. It says here, hello, I'm probably anxious, right? Because, hey, it's a lot going on. A lot of energies down here. Sorry. Ten of Wands. Right. In this acceptance, right? This great aha, where we're all just down here figuring it out, trying to ride this wave, again, of being the best versions of ourselves. Beautiful. Utilizing your free will in the best possible way. It says there, whatever you do today, don't be a douche canoe, right? You choose to navigate your emotions, your actions, your thoughts. It's a choice. We're not animals. We don't just react. All the while, all of this effort, right? You're focused, you're contemplative, introspective, but you're doing it. You did it, like one foot in front of the other. Oh, thank you. You should have stayed up. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna pick these up. We're gonna run it again. I don't like to linger too long, y'all. I hope you got both messages that came from this set of cards. If you didn't, you can play it back. Sometimes the hardships that you go through are just truly a test of faith. I wouldn't even say sometimes, all the time. Who do you draw close to in your time of need? When you're feeling low? All right, what else do you have for the collective? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. Mm. Mm. This feels like this involves someone going on a journey, and I feel like you need to be aware. Um, if there's bad blood between you and another person, and you think it's water under the bridge, it's not. It's really not. There are two men here with a lot of fiery, passionate energy. Not to mention, we are in the throes of March. March Madness is a real thing. The Ides of March, as you know, Pisces Aries energy is volatile. Let no one tell you different. Okay, it is volatile energy, and that where in one moment all things seem all well and fine, next second shit's just popping off. This is a situation where that could actually happen. And so if you're going to go anywhere, regardless if it's a work thing or anything like that, you need to have an exit strategy, because the person that you could be thinking about traversing with, there could be something that arises with that individual in particular. Cooler heads truly need to prevail in this one, because less is best, because the things you say today could impact you tomorrow big time. This could even be like a father son, because I'm looking at the King of Wands to the Emperor. This could be somebody and their grown ass son, and somebody could be under a great deal of pressure. And what I'm getting is that this fatherly figure could still be treating this very adult son like a child, because the Page of Wands is here next to the King of Wands, Emperor. That, not to mention, there's a Knight. And so I don't feel like this Emperor energy truly sees their adult child as an adult. This person could be going through some sort of marital issues, because the Queen of Wands is right there, and I cut to the Five of Pentacles, and right under that is the Queen of Pentacles. And so, ooh, somebody's father could really be holding back. Like, really, because I'm looking at the Temperance card to the Six of Swords. They could really be trying to bite their tongue right now. Big time. But I don't feel like, yeah, this is a marital issue, especially if this King of Wands is staying with his father in the interim, because his marriage, like the wife left because of the King of Wands proclivity, when they see something they like, they go for it. But there is a marriage here. This person should be defending a marriage. But the father's not saying anything. Neither is the mother. I feel as though, because I'm looking at the Empress now to the Devil, this King of Wands could have been raised in a very toxic environment. He could have learned a lot of this behavior from his father. And his father I feel like, is really fighting back the urge to tell his son that you need to go fight for your marriage. You need to plead and beg. But that means his father would actually have to own the fact that he should have put the work in to the relationship that he had with his own mother. But this energy, this is a prime example of what it looks like when a family is in crisis and generational healing is necessary. Yeah, I just saw the Six of Cups. So yeah, this King of Wands definitely learned a lot of these weird behaviors in their youth, for sure. And their father really just needs to tell this grown ass man that if he could turn back time, or go back, he would beg and plead. He truly would. And so this father, this Emperor energy is really reflecting, right? Because really, if you leave a child alone, what's gonna happen? They're gonna get into all sorts of shit. Or if you're not focused on them, you don't know what they're focused on, what they're paying attention to, even if it is your own poor behavior. I don't know why that's all fuzzy like that. But anyway, right. So there is this energy of patience with temperance here. because he knows he created this person. Wow. Yeah, like seriously. I do feel as though what needs to be spoken, I'm gonna tell you which daddy is afraid to tell you. You need to go make things up with your wife. I don't know who you are. Glad you found yourself in some spiritual shit because you need it, but you need a little therapy. I have a vague understanding of what it is that you saw growing up. No, it wasn't right. Time to take some responsibility. At the same time, go work it out with your spouse. As I cut the deck to the Eight of Pentacles, to the Eight of Cups, Tower. Right. You need to go fight for your relationship. He can't tell you that. He got his own pride issues, what I'm picking up on. But it's been hard. Your father's maintained this stern facade for so long. But let me tell you something. It's a reason why he drank. Yeah, big time. And this heart of hearts, moon to the Eight of Cups, if he had the chance, he would have begged your mother to stay. And man, look, Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups. He would have begged your mama to stay. But he can't tell you that. Two of Swords. He won't tell you that. But his world ended. I want you to know that with that tower. It sure did. Because your mama had the juice. And when she took it away, that's the Ace of Cups, by the way. He ain't been right since. That's why he ain't going to find nobody else. Because he know. He had his person. Knight of Cups. Lovers. Yeah. But the same toxic ass behavior you picked up on, easily distracted by cows, so was your father. And it cost him your mother. Now she really got on. Oh yeah. Interesting. I see you back there. You're not sneaky with the dark ass magic. You need to go and poof somewhere before, I send Tabitha after your ass. From Bewitched, since you like using witchy shit. You won't listen. Them binding shit, the contracts you be trying, you can wait till the motherfucking cows come home. It's never going to work, sweetheart. Yeah, Sun and Gemini, I see you back there. I see you. You ain't never. Run back to the community. Go on now. Hurry up. As they say, with God on my side, who dare be against me? Okay? We see everything. You understand? It's not a joke. We see everything. Everything. Anyway. It's a lot. There's serious tension between these two men. I almost feel bad for this King of Wands because I'm looking at all this fiery energy. Double fire. Fire, fire. Mm, mm, mm. I feel like if you're staying, I do feel like this King of Wands is staying with his father. You're triggering him. You might have to move on sooner than you thought. You might have been thinking 2 years or something like that. Y'all not gonna make it. It's not. Yeah. He's trying to give you a chance to go fix your marriage or relationship, which you do need to do, by the way. Let's see, because I just want to, I want to see. What's the likelihood of this King of Wands, his wife coming back? Okay. She got one more in her. Okay. She got one more. Okay. Yeah. You got one more chance. Okay. So you can get up out your daddy house. You get your shit together properly. Y'all need to have a chat though before you exit though. A very humble chat. Your daddy gonna have to level with you. And I feel like you ain't called him daddy since you was about this old. Mm. He ain't trying to tell you what to do, but he trying to tell you what to do. Yeah, take your ass home. Yeah, I mean that. You are triggering your father's anxiety. You are making him think about all the things, all the healing he still need to do. I'm so curious if your mama remarried because I almost feel like she did. Oh yeah, your mama did real good when she left it. Oh yeah, your father taught her a hell of a lesson of how she truly wanted to be treated and how she was not going to be treated. Wow, she happy. She truly is. Ha! Look, 10 of Cups, 4 Wands, 7 of Wands, Sun. Yeah. There is, all right. I'm trying to help you fast track your healing and growth, like some rapid transformational therapy shit, real quick. Because listen, yes, there is regret on your mama's behalf that yeah, things could have worked out, yada yada yada. But she is happy. She's very content in her new life, her new marriage. Yes, when she reflects a little bit, sure. Is she overcome with emotion? No. She's genuinely happy. And your daddy is a little jealous because he be watching. He shouldn't be paying such close attention, but he do. This is so funny. Y'all grown as fuck. Your parents like 60 something years old. You like 30, 40 years old. Like, this is so funny to me. Go fix your marriage. Please go fix your marriage. Every sign you need. I don't know how many more signs you need. It's all part of it. Look, hurry up. Hurry up. I'm not kidding. Hurry up. Don't walk, run. Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, World, Justice. Because 10 of Swords, the longer you take, the more she like being single. Okay? You better hurry up. You better hurry up. You better hurry up. Because she give good wife. She do. She truly do. And she still got quite a few people from her own past that's, still got her on their mind. So you might want to hurry up. You better go get your wife. What's that Chris Rock movie? I Think I Love My Wife. You better hurry up. Hurry up. Yeah, man. Look, in real time, you got people literally, they be laying back thinking about like whatever happened to old girl. Trying to tell you, you better hurry up. Your wife an Aquarius. You know, they like the quirky ones. Mm-hmm. You better hurry up. All right, what other message you got? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, I see you. You keep trying. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna get so sick it's not even funny. It's not even funny. You're gonna have some weird shit that they ain't never even heard of before. Because the person you keep attacking is stronger than you. I'm telling you now, you can wait till the motherfucking cows come home. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You just jealous. You bitter. You just want to cause problems on purpose, huh? It's alright. You just helping this person ascend at an accelerated rate. Look at that shit. Mm-hmm. You can keep checking all you work, all you want. Listen, I told you, you're going to get sick. Seven of Wands. Everything y'all attempt to do, I feel like it's one bitch in particular, Capricorn individual, or someone who just satanic as fuck. Anyway, see what that say? Weird hills die on, but at least you're dead. R.I.P. Not a joke, but we see you. We see you. You ain't built that way. The divine is literally blocking all of your plans. See how this says progress, not perfection? Right here, right? No, the divine is literally blocking. It says planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans. It ain't never gonna get off the ground. They're gonna put you in the ground. Yo, it's crazy. Wow. This is somebody who wants another spiritual gifts. Every time this person try to tap in, you can feel the energy. They got real nervous, shaky energy. Divine Collective, you like, yeah, tell them to give a fuck, right? Please wait. Meanwhile, death is looking for him. Not a joke. Not a joke. Everything they touch, everything they try to do is going to be shut down by the divine. It's blocked. It'll get no air. Like, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. A lot of Aries energy, a lot of people trying to use this extra influx of Mars energy to do all this baneful magic. They've been waiting, but the universe been waiting. Like, surprise, I see what you're doing. The more moon magic they throw at you, the more your light grows. Your light body is getting supercharged by it. You're literally gaining from their attempts. They should stop. Regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, grief. It's only gonna get worse. Because the person that you keep attempting to attack is really, really, really protected. And the universe is like, the shit you doing, they ain't very cash money of you. You refuse to learn. Because you work for the dark and they work for the light. You ain't sneaky shit. You not. Your texts don't work at all. All they're doing is really boosting this person up. Wow. You need to ask yourself, right? Real time. But did you die? Because it's going to hurt what they got planned for you. Your ass will be stopped. So it'll be like, here you go. The universe is going to hand deliver your shit back to you. This is your final warning. Okay. Just mention it for, a screwball out in the spiritual world. Because you must be like a screwball. It's crazy. Divine Collective, proceed on your path. There's a Libra who's very nervous. Why? Or a mother figure. Anyway, let's see. What else do you have for the Divine Collective, Holy Spirit? Wow. 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 It's very conflicting. Hold on. Interesting. Okay. So some of you are about to receive some subtle support to aid you in recovering from somebody's we'll just say undue influence over certain circumstances in your life, finances and things like that. There's a lot of focus, but I feel like, as always, most of this comes down to spiritual tests, in my opinion. Sound like 60-mile-an-hour winds. Okay. A test of faith, if you will. Hardships, things like that. What will you do when you're under duress? Will you call on God? Will you cling closer to the Lord? Things like that. Like, how you gonna move when the going gets tough? And for those of you who've weathered that, you're coming out on the other side. There's improvement, progress. Because again, even with the Five of Pentacles, it doesn't seem like the person behind the woman would be of support, but they have two crutches. So regardless of how it may look, there's still a helper. There's still assistance. Some of you have been really enjoying your period of rest, whatever that is, like you've surrendered to it. You're okay. Some of you thrive in adversity. And so some of what it is that has been going on is to help spur you into creative energies. And it's working. It's definitely working. Right. Some of you have been working on your relationship with money. I see that big time. It's so interesting because I'm looking at how someone has gained perspective from two very, very, very different walks of life. You have people who are truly downtrodden, right? For all intents and purposes, living below the poverty line. And then on the other side, you have someone who is obsessed with money. They hoard it. They're like very miserly, very Scrooge McDuck like. And one actually is much more inspiring by how they move and go about life than the other. I've often seen community that is developed and harnessed and co-created in the lower echelons of our society because that's all they have is each other. They may not have money, but they have someone they could talk to or someone who they could trust. But this energy rarely has anyone they can trust. They're too worried about making sure they're not double crossed or betrayed or, who's eyeing what they have and all of these things. I do feel a great amount of reflection and ponderance and the weird things that people will do to gain money and hold on to it. And how hopeful those who technically are supposed to be at the bottom are the ones who have the most faith. That's why it says the faith the size of a mustard seed, right? Strength on top of the five of pentacles. Just a true questioning of what's important, how things should be and should not be. Someone taking time to really reflect. And I mean, this is deep, deep contemplation. Hangman with the high priestess, that's huge. I know you guys can barely see it, but the cards are for me. Anyway, look at this. Ten of Cups to the Four of Wands. Look at that. It says it takes heart to build bodies that break records. That's from Figs. It's a medical company. They do gear and different things. They did like a whole campaign. But I love the messaging. And oftentimes you find those people who seem like they don't have anything are the ones who are the freest. They do live every day like they are dying because nothing is promised. There are no guarantees. And so they love, they hug, they dance, they do things that, and I'm not saying they, like I'm not, no, just they, because it's not a first person. And then how bogged down those who appear to have had it, has it all. They have community, they have family. They are truly abundant. Like somebody really is reflecting. And it's also given the energy of someone seeing things from a different perspective. Because this is a marriage. The Ten of Cups to the Four of Wands, right? It's genuinely a marriage. Families joining and coming together. One of these people could be from a very interesting background, but very spiritual. The other could be from a very well-to-do affluent, but it doesn't make them better. Someone is really helping to change the perspective of another simply by just being themselves. And to be quite honest, you would never know that this person had such humble beginnings as they've reached this level of yeah, that's right. The High Priestess is no slouch. She doesn't speak much about the past, but there's a great sense of knowing and wisdom that emits from her. The pomegranate represents fertility and abundance. How could you know? Someone doesn't see it as a disadvantage. It's a very unorthodox path because it's so funny, even though this is a higher, right? 5, 4, right? At the same time, when you choose to blaze your own trail, it often includes a moving away from tradition, moving away from uh, institutions, if you will, the structure of society. So on the outside, it may appear that you're taking a loss, but you're not. You're gaining your freedom. You're not restricted. Yeah. You really are helping to shift the perspective of people. These very snooty, uptight energies. Right. It's amazing because you can just see the influence of the divine. And on the other side, you see these people who conform to society, right? Instead of rejecting it, but these people feel so bogged down. They feel like it's a level of disbelief. Some people feel like they were lied to, if you will, because they went on this route of tradition and they really feel let down by it, truly. And then you have those who stood on business. It's like, you know what? It's cool. I'm just going to go my own way. And even though these two people might seem like they're from different parts of the world, different, you probably are at the same time. Junior Empress, Emperor, right? This is a couple coming together. Yeah. To break down these preconceived notions. Oof. Mm, mm, mm. I mean that. Right. I feel like when they look back, they will find it all very funny. Once they see everything for what it truly is, they should say thank you. Because this person joining a family is going to bring about healing quickly. This is incoming. You haven't met this person yet. I'm just saying, expect a little bit of resistance from the familial integrations. Just a little bit. You know, just a little bit. Take it slow. So if you're seeing someone currently and it's been very slow moving to like meet the family and things like that, there's a reason for all of that. They're a little pretentious. Straight up, they're pretentious. But all things in due time. This is a fated connection. Okay? It has a purpose. It's written in the stars. Destiny is at play with this. Okay? You know who you are. Okay. Right. You and this person will grow old together. All right. Separate energy. Hold on. All right, so there is a Queen of Pentacles energy. Could be a sister, a mother, or auntie figure. Someone would like a new opportunity. They want to start over. They want things to be on the up and up between the two of you. This doesn't feel romantic, by the way. This feels, like I said, an aunt, a sister, a mother, something like that. This person, I feel like at one point in time refused to see things from your perspective. They refused to see how difficult things really were. Like almost avoid it because they knew. There's a level of reflection. There's definitely regret. There's remorse. And I feel like if you've drawn some sort of line in the sand, you put up some sort of barrier, set a boundary, if you will, this person would really like your forgiveness. They really, really would. This is someone who definitely cared for you, loved, like nurtured you, or they were supposed to. Yeah. I feel like I'm not going to say if this is a mother figure or your mother that they had you young, but this person was very much still into doing their own thing. This could be both parents for some. But I also feel like there's an appreciation of your capacity to set this boundary for your own good. And I really do feel like it came down to principles, beliefs. Not like religions, but no. Like you're going to respect, treat, da 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 da. It's personal, it has nothing to do with culture or religion or anything like that. This just has to do where you are in your own spiritual journey, in your own healing. Yeah, I just saw the Knight of Swords. Somebody hit him what I said, what I said. Interesting. Interesting. This person, this Queen of Pentacles, they recognize um, how far you've come, how much you've grown. Why you chose to go on your own path. And the way she's got her hand on top of the Six of Pentacles and the Nine, it's like you've put a cap on the giving and the receiving. Like there's an end to it. Like it's reached its limit, if you will. Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. It's very similar energy that I'm feeling right now. It's like somebody really wants a fresh start with you. Some of it I would be weary of because someone just wants to celebrate, wants to live in this energy with you. Because you're doing well in life, whoever you are. You work hard, yes you do, but you're doing well. If this is a mother figure or someone like that, they could be getting up there in age and they could need you more now than ever. Hence is this energy of the Five of Cups. Wow. One of the reasons why you could have pulled away from these people is because they were using dark spiritual tools against you. You know, in this community in tarot, man, please, nothing should surprise you at this point. It shouldn't surprise you if it was your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your lover, your brother. It shouldn't surprise you at all. Right, this person really didn't want you to see them for who they truly are, and you do. Jig is up. They were doing things to try to keep you stagnant. Because the Two of Wands came out, but then it flipped upside down, like in my hand. So I'm going to take it that way. Personal goals, inner alignment, fear of the unknown, fear of change, playing it safe, lack of planning, right? And there's the Knight of Wands. They wanted you stuck. They didn't want you free. They didn't want you inspired. They didn't want you thinking, you know, about you. That's terrible. They didn't want that carefree spirit blossoming within you. This person didn't want you to see that they had a whole dark side, huh? Everybody does. How could you not see it? Mm-hmm. You know, they were engaged in a lot of types of magic against you. That's why I think it's incredible that they could want to get close to you, hoping you'll just ignore everything that you learn. Like, hey, no, you're stupid. You'll fall for it again. No, I know I tried to hurt you, but I'm a delight. No, it's okay. You okay. This is one of those people be like, we're family. Hierophant. So what I did to you? This is your mother, Empress Tower. It's crazy when your own family then waiting for you to die. Page of Swords to the Death card. Literally doing all this, Eight of Pentacles, doing all this work against you. Right. Now they stressed and they worried and this, that, and the third, right? Now they're getting up there. Now they need you, right? I hope this email finds you well. I know I fucked you over. I'm so sorry. This person could really be ill. Universe been warned these people. The use of deadly force is authorized, okay? Strength card right there. Yep. It was the right thing for you to move away from these people, by the way. I just be confirming shit. Your intuition been told you. Yeah. Well. Isn't it the consequences of my own actions? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Right. Yeah. It is what it is. Not a real apology. This person, it's just been blocked. And whatever little dial they was using to try to work you over, that shit don't work either. As I live and breathe, Ace of Swords. I'm telling you. And look, again, they want you to come back and just ignore all the shit you learn, all the setups, all the plots, all the plans, all the bullshit, the lying and manipulation, all of it. You're like, nah, I came, I saw, I had anxiety, I left. I gotta go. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Mm-mm. Wow. But they do. They genuinely, this person is a dark practitioner. Regardless of who they are to you, this Queen of Pentacles, they are. Period, point blank. I'm confirming what you already know, but they are. They just are. This person curses your name. Like these, I did a good job. They better be careful. All right, this is so funny because I see it like this. There is somebody, right, who wants you to say something so bad. They really do. Like, but they need to be careful. They really, really need to be careful because if you open your mouth, right, if you genuinely open your mouth, it's going to hurt their feelings. Like, because somebody really ready to unload. Like, and you going to say whatever this is so matter of fact that they going to ever regret, right? They going to feel betrayed by the words that come out. This better not be court because I feel like this could be court. This could very well be court for somebody. Wow. I feel like, all right, this is court for somebody. There was somebody listening to the setup. Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords right there. And I feel like this is unknown. This is a witness or something like that who heard some things, who was there for it, was just in the vicinity, unbeknownst to the people having this conversation. This was a boss, like some like, you know, when I say boss, I mean a boss. And so this boss was like, you know what I mean, take care of the problem, Ten of Swords situation. And here's the Justice card, right? Meantime, between time, um, somebody lawyer could have told them don't say shit. They probably got your phones tapped and they ain't listen, and they really fucking did. Look, they was just waiting on them to pick up the phone. They was just waiting. Now somebody all twisted up and yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter if this is your spouse. You can't. I just saw the Empress. If you're on a line and you're under suspicion of committing crimes, you don't have no privacy talking to your wife on a fucking phone. What are you, a moron? I'm not even a lawyer, and you what? Ah, you thought somebody could be trusted, and they really can't be. Somebody served your ass up like it wasn't nothing. Yeah, this was definitely a boss. Somebody didn't listen to their fucking attorney. That's your fault. Why are you paying them all that money? Look, this is about to come out. 8 of Wands to the Chariot. This information is going to be like flying off the press. Person could have been born 87 or 78, something like that. Don't matter to me. I'm just showing you the numbers. Oh, excuse me. You're screwed. Wow. 3 of Wands comes out in reverse. Playing small, lack of planning, lack of foresight, unexpected delays, obstacles to long-term goals. But I feel like somebody was trying to like put work on somebody, like order, like take care of the problem, like for real. Like they got evidence, like they have something. Like the government, the state, whoever is prosecuting this, they have physical evidence of this communication, of this plan, of execution here. What? Yeah, they are going to hang you out to dry. I literally just heard a brother go, yeah, man, this nigga gonna hang me out to dry. That's what I'm afraid of. Da, da, da. Yeah, they are. They literally are. This could be a lover of one of them. I feel like it's this emperor. I just saw the lover's card. This could be the energy of the person keeping a secret, the one who's always around, and this third party energy. Yo, huge. This whoever this woman is, she knows her husband's a little funny. Just gonna put it that way. Yeah, definitely. She know what he like. Sure do, but she like the lifestyle. really thought this shit was gonna work. Like, this is so strange. This wasn't about the money, by the way. Whatever this was personal, so they can't say it was a hire, because it wasn't. This was more like a desire. That's why I said this guy's a boss. He's a boss. However you want to put it, mogul, but it don't matter. But he had the authority and he had the muscle and the influence to say such a thing and expect it to be done. Right. This person knew how to apply pressure. So if they, just so happen to say, I hope they don't find such and such at home, resting permanently type shit. And we've heard of cases where strange things have occurred, especially recently, where people were just found suspiciously in their home and their dog and their wife and shit like that. We've seen weird things happen. Yeah, over and over again. We've seen the same MO. Usually if you follow the money, right? People will do very treacherous things, right? Especially for those communities and those organizations that have, serious secrecy or real strong opinions about walking away